When someone says unmarked cash, they're usually talking about physical money that cannot be traced back to a specific person, transaction, or investigation. In the most basic sense, all regular cash, dollar bills in circulation, is technically unmarked. It doesn't have your name on it, it doesn't record who used it. Once you hand it to someone, there's typically no built-in tracking system like there is with a credit card or bank transfer, but the phrase unmarked cash usually comes up in law enforcement or crime contexts. In police operations, there's something called marked money. That refers to cash that authorities have secretly recorded the serial numbers for, photographed, dusted with tracking powder, or embedded with a tracking device. It's often used in sting operations. For example, when an undercover officer pays a suspect. If that same cash is later found in the suspect's possession, investigators can prove it was the exact money used in the controlled transaction. So, unmarked cash simply means cash that hasn't been pre-recorded or altered in any way for tracking purposes. The phrase also gets used more loosely to mean cash that is difficult to trace because it wasn't withdrawn through a clearly documented banking trail, or because it was obtained informally, but that doesn't automatically mean illegal. People can withdraw cash from an ATM, and once it's in their hands, it's generally untraceable in day-to-day transactions. Now, here's where people get confused. Some assume that serial numbers on bills mean every transaction's tracked. That's not how it works in practice. While bills do have serial numbers, there is no nationwide real-time tracking of each dollar bill as it moves through the economy. Unless law enforcement has specifically recorded a bill's serial number in advance, it's just another piece of currency in circulation. So, in simple terms, unmarked cash usually just means cash that hasn't been pre-identified or tagged for tracking. And by default, most everyday cash transactions fall into that category.